Greetings from Cybertron. This is SoundJack here with the review of the Transformers Titans Return Titan Master Overboard. So, Overboard is the first character I have reviewed that of the Titan Master class that it was not originally a headmaster. Overboard is actually was originally one of Soundwave's cassettes. Dinosaur, not Tyrannosaurus Rex, but something basically a Tyrannosaurus Rex with horns, by the name of Overkill. And here he is as a headmaster, as pretty much a straight redeco of Crash Bash that I have reviewed earlier. So let's start by taking a look at Overboard's head. No crap, hold on. Forgive me, we have just moved apartments and I still need to adjust my setup and get things set up. And boy, is the AC loud and does not work. I will tell you that much right now. We're hoping to get that fixed. So here is Overboard. Oh, hold on. That was not on. I apologize. There is Overboard, as you can see. And then here he is next to Crash Bash. The main differences being that he has blue where Crash Bash has purple, and there's no silver paint on that face, so you can't see any of the details, but they are exactly the same. Besides that, even the faces on the back is just to replace the blue with the purple. So Overboard has standard Titan Master articulation. His head is able to rotate 360 and has the ability to bob thanks to a ball joint in there. His arms are able to bend that far, which is surprising for a Titan Master. And they're able to bend out that far. His legs are able to go that far forward, that far back, and the knees can bend that far back and that far forward. And to transform him into head mode, you just collapse him in half, and boom, you got Crash Bash in his head mode. And again, it's pretty much the same thing. Overboard in his head mode. It's basically the same thing as Crash Bash. Also, he has white paint on his face as opposed to the silver, but that's a little hard to see. But yeah, not a whole lot to do. Yeah, even that's a little bit wider than that. On camera, it looks pretty much the same, but this is a bit wider. But yeah, that's Overboard. So let's look at the Titan Master vehicle. It comes with, again, this is the exact same one as the one that came with Crash Bash. I'm going to keep getting these names backwards. The only bit of paint on the face here is a bit of red on the eyes. Everything else is solid blue. A whiter grape, a whitish plastic, some white paint up here, a Decepticon symbol on the tail, and some yellow eyes on the tail, and everything else is pretty much the same. And here, for a quick comparison, is Crash Bash's vehicle next to them, and you can see they're pretty much identical, except for the paint. So yeah, as this is a bestial form, this does have articulation. The head is able to bend down and up like so. The tail is able to wag on that joint or this joint if you would rather prefer. The legs are able to rotate a full 360 and do have a bit of wiggle, so they can tilt a little bit. And the wings are on ball joints, and you can get them into a bunch of different poses. And then interaction with the Overboard with the Titan Master vehicle. You get the pegs you get the holes at the bottom into the pegs and the tab into that slot, and all that sits and rests, and then you just adjust him, and then he's riding his Titan Master vehicle. And for some quick size comparisons, here he is with Legends class Bumblebee. You can see how that looks. Deluxe class Chrome Dome. And you can see how that looks. Voyager class Megatron. And you see that. And Leader class 6-shot. Megatron was in frame a little bit there. 6 shots not even all the way on the screen, but you can see how that scales. Alright, so that's all with this form of the Time Master vehicle. So now let's roll on to their combined form. And it is, again, like with everything else, the exact same as with Crash Bash. You take the Time Master, you flip him upside down like this, and you stick his head into that socket right there. You then collapse the dino head and hinge it down so as it connects like so. You flip the wings up and tab them into the sides of the dino neck. Come on, why are you not tabbing in? There you go. Tab them into the sides of the dino neck. Rotate the legs down and adjust the tail as you see fit. And there you have Overboard in the combined Dino mode with Titan Master vehicle. And like I said, pretty much the exact same, just the purple's replaced with blues and the gray plastics are much whiter. And just yellow eyes there, and the Decepticon symbol right there is articulation. If you untab, not everything, just the back of Overboard's legs from his mouth, you can get some mouth stuff going on. You can wiggle the arms down here a little bit. These are on the same ball joints as the other forms, so they're able to rotate a full 360. The tail is able to wag. And yeah, that's it. So now for some robot mode size comparisons. Here he is with Legends class Bumblebee. Excuse me. Deluxe class Chrome Dome. I'm gonna have to start raising the camera here a bit. Voyager class Megatron. Stop doing the splits, Megatron. There you are. Leader class 6-shot. Leader class 6-shot all the way. The channel mascots, as always, Soundwave and Wheeljack. Oh. Stop falling over. There they are. And one extra comparison, his duplicate, his purple and gray duplicate. And you can see all of the similarities between the molding. This is the same toy except blue and white as opposed to purple and gray. And of course, like Crash Bash, he also has a gun mode. You just flip that peg down. You flip the head all the way down to reveal this port, and then you take the legs and tab them into the sides, and boom, you got a Dinosaur laying on his back pretending to be a gun mode. And any figure with a 5mm port is capable of holding Chrome Dome. Okay. Chrome Dome, it seems, does not want to hold Overboard. Come on. And I just dismembered him. Just hold on. Chrome Dome's not being cooperative. Perhaps Bumblebee will be cooperative. You get to hold the big guns. Okay, that's as best as we're getting apparently today. It's supposed to hold. I don't know what's up. Oh wait, he also just has that little bit, but he's holding it. He is holding the gun. yeah. Oh, that was a pain. And transforming back into the dino mode that is popping off a lot today for whatever reason. Yeah. While this mold is a very nice mold, this for a Titan Master class figure, this is just a straight up Redeco, so, and it's certainly not really faithful to the original. Like, while it does get like the general shape of the original toy in the combined dino mode, it's not able to be a cassette and able to store in the concurrent Titans Return Soundwave's chest. So this is just either completion. I'd say this figure is more so for a completionist that wants to get all the Titans Return figures, someone that wants just more smaller dudes to fill out the ranks to the Titan Masters, or if you prefer this color scheme over Crash Bashes. The Wave 2 of the Titan Masters does feature another reuse of this mold, though at least the head of the Titan Master itself is different, but pretty much everything else is the same except in different colors. So this may be the third time you'd be getting the mold. Again, good mold. If you haven't gotten the mold, this is a good choice. If you like this color more, it's a good choice. If you want to get all of them, it's a good choice. If not, up to you, man. Up to you. But that's all I have to say on Overboard, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SoundJack426. Also, please consider donating on my Patreon page to help support the channel. All the links will be in the description below. Thanks for tuning in. This is SoundJack signing off.